Hello, and welcome to the Citizen Compass Newsroom. Today's news: Return to Hathor, calling up a new operation. After quite some time, the USC, under the guidance of the Ministry of Security Services, MSS, launched a new large-scale operation, returning to the site of Hathor to reactivate the mining laser and access valuable, urgently needed ores. It is not the first time the USC has organized an expedition to Hathor, and it certainly will not be the last. The rare materials found there, critical for trading, manufacturing, and infrastructure, can only be obtained using the massive mining laser installation. If activating the laser and extracting resources were simple, Hathor would likely already host a permanent USC presence. Unfortunately, Hathor remains one of the most dangerous mining locations in Stanton. The surface is plagued by hostile infestations while the surrounding area is frequented by gangs, criminals, and other malicious actors. Were Crusader Industries to significantly increase security around Daymar, Hathor might one day become a stable mining site. For now, however, it remains volatile and unpredictable. Mining operations at Hathor are complex by design. Several preparatory stages must be completed before extraction can even begin. In addition, miners face constant threats from local vermin, as well as hostile forces attempting to sabotage progress. As such, every Hathor deployment requires weeks of planning and extensive security measures, both on the ground and in orbit. So under MSS oversight and the leadership of Director Stiles, preparations began weeks in advance, assembling fleet elements, coordinating industrial teams, recruiting personnel, and refining operational procedures. To cover all aspects, several command posts were created. The overall mission would be led by Commander Twilly. The fleet, which would patrol both the skies and the space around the orbital space station, was led by Commander Ramikad Tal. The squadrons of Marines accompanying and clearing out the ground locations was led by Commander Sovi_. And lastly, of course, the team of miners was led by Commander Erisks. The operation launches. The operation commenced on Sunday, January 25, 2956, meeting only limited resistance. On the surface, progress unfolded largely as planned. Teams fought through local worms and infestations while successfully repositioning satellites and recovering power batteries. After some initial technical difficulties, the mining laser was finally brought online, opening access to the underground resource fields. Mining teams were able to move in quickly and conduct extraction with minimal disruption. The primary setbacks came from several ADLS GO vehicles suffering explosions. Whether due to operator error or mechanical failure remains unclear. Thankfully, no fatalities occurred, and all affected drivers received immediate medical treatment. Despite these incidents, the operation achieved its industrial objectives. A substantial quantity of rare minerals was successfully recovered and transported to safety, later distributed among participants. In orbit and atmosphere, events were more dynamic. While no large organized fleets attempted to intervene, several hostile individuals made isolated efforts to disrupt the mission. These included snub fighters attempting attack runs on ground teams and a Crusader A-1 bomber seeking to strike the mining site directly. All threats were intercepted and neutralized by USC security forces, ensuring the safety of personnel and the continuation of operations. Operational verdict. From strategic perspective, the return to Hathor operation can be considered a clear success. The mining laser was reactivated, rare resources were secured, and no lives were lost despite environmental hazards and hostile interference. Yet the operation also highlights ongoing challenges. Hathor remains a contested and dangerous region, requiring heavy security for even short-term industrial activity. The discovery of a planning channel breach further underlines the importance of tightening internal information controls, especially for high-risk deployments. Still, the professionalism displayed by the operational leadership, security teams, and industrial crews alike demonstrates the USC's growing ability to conduct complex, multi-layered operations under pressure. Coordination between naval escorts and ground forces proved effective, and rapid response to emerging threats prevented escalation. Hathor continues to symbolize both opportunity and risk, a reminder that progress in Stanton often comes at a cost, and that securing vital resources demands vigilance, preparation, and cooperation across all branches of the Confederation. For now, the USC has once again proven it can rise to that challenge. But as long as Hathor remains unstable, future operations will require the same level of discipline, planning, and resolve.